Welcome back to the Panther Perspective. I'm Luis Ramirez, and I'm here with
Co-captain Allison Scott, captain Benny Benia.
Photographer Travis Ochoa.
what first got you into cheer?
When I was in first and second grade, I did mini cheer, and then I quit, and then I came back for high school because I was kind of interested in what they do, and I like the uniforms. And then 4 years later, I'm here.
I first started whenever I was in middle school. I really wanted to be a cheerleader since I was little. Then I worked my way up and up and up into varsity and then into captain.
So how do y'all balance y'all's school life and work and, other sports if you do? How do you balance that with cheer?
I know. No, it's a lot of scheduling, a lot of overlapping, a lot of communication. So communication's the main way.
Communication is always key with cheer.
Because you gotta let everyone know what's going on and stuff.
Where you are, what you're doing.
And if something overlaps a lot, you gotta figure out what is really a priority to you. So let's say I had a volleyball game, and then cheerleading practice, I would probably pick the game just because that's more important at the time. But then if I had volleyball practice and a football game, I would pick the football game because that's priority.
So what would you say are some of y'all's biggest challenges as a cheerleader?
Yeah, scheduling is a big one. We're really busy all the time.
Every day.
Every day.
Except for Saturday. Or days.
On occasion.
On a Monday, on occasion.
So if y'all were to walk us through a week of, a cheerleading, just say there's a football game on Friday and you were to walk us through a week, right? How would that go?
It might start the week before, actually, because you start preparing for everything the week before. So it's 2 weeks full of planning.
Yeah, normally we get dances and everything ready a few weeks before and then teach all the material the week before and then just go through it. We don't have practices on Mondays, and then we have volleyball girls out as well.
So we only have 3 days with everyone before an actual pep rally.
What would you say is another thing that kind of goes unnoticed, for the community that y'all do?
Actually, we do a lot of things that go unnoticed.
I think the work we put into cheer, everyone thinks it's really easy and it's not.
Yeah, on the surface, it just seems, they get on the sideline and cheer. They don't see, the 50 hours during the summer, or,
injuries after sunspall.
Yeah. And then hours it takes to decorate the school, because we do a lot of the school decorating, poster making. We do all of that.
Volunteering events, we do a lot of those.
Yeah. And then, what else? We also help teachers a lot, with little things, because, they see us as, leaders, kind of.
So would you say cheer is a year-long thing?
Oh, for sure.
Most definitely. We do football, basketball.
Well, it even starts the year before, when you try out.
Yeah.
So it goes all the way through summer, and then as she was saying, football season,
Volleyball season, basketball season. We do send-offs.
yeah, we do
Then
all
competition, that's new. Competition's new.
And then basketball overlaps into tryouts again, so as soon as tryouts hits, you start all over again. It's helped me learn how to communicate and work with people and problem solve and get my life organized. In a way. Schedule, figure out how my schedule would work and again what takes priority.
So if you were to give advice to someone who is just starting out cheer, what would you tell them?
I tell them that cheer is a lot of work, but to mainly just stay with cheer because it is really fun and to finish it out, but it is a lot of hard work and communication is key.
A little off topic, but if you could give your cheer team a theme song, what would it be?
Okay, I think freshman year, because I feel a different theme song for each year.
Every year is a different thing.
I feel our freshman year would be, what's it called?
Someday
From Zombies, because every away football game, we would sing it on the way home, on the bus. Just scream it.
Yeah, basically.
That's why no one liked us our freshman. We were very annoying. Okay, last year was a good one.
Last year was a really good one. I was scrolling on Instagram once and on my reels, an Indian song came on. And so I connected the Bluetooth speaker to my phone and I started playing it. And then everyone started singing it to annoy our coach. We got her daughter in on it. It's called Love Bomber Baby.
Love Bomber Baby.
So is that how y'all find those dances and stuff like that? Is based off Instagram or something?
Instagram or TikTok, or we have an app called Clementine we can also use. But most of the time, we've come up with our own dances before.
Mm-hmm. A lot of past were just from like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, YouTube, TikTok.
So is it like a team effort when you come up with choreography for your dances?
No.
It's really captains and co-captains that get together, decide, and then push it out to the other cheerleaders.
Like for our first pep rally, I found one on TikTok where I really liked. I just made everyone.
So for yearbook, when we do our pages and stuff like that, right? We ask for, hey, do you like this? Do you like this? And it's more like a whole team effort when it comes to, what we want to do. Is that kind of how y'all's dances and cheers work?
I'd say for certain things. I feel like for like pep rallies, it's usually captain's side because they have the most experience. But I feel like if we want to do like a cheer at the pep rally, I feel like everyone has a more say on that one.
Yeah, everyone has a say if they want to learn it, if it looks too hard.
Like I think for this pep rally, we had a really hard one, and so everyone kind of decided, yeah, we're gonna switch it. But yesterday,
It was yesterday.
It was
we
yesterday.
changed our material.
So does that mean y'all had to come up with a completely new dance yesterday?
Not really. It was kind of a refresher. We did it at our camp.
yeah. So during the summer, we go to a 4-day long camp, and we learn a bunch of material to use throughout the year, and we just use one of those. So everyone already knew it.
So it was kind of relearning it because some of the cheerleaders had to go over it again, but we just used that material, changed the words.
So it only took like 30 minutes to get the whole thing down versus us struggling through a really hard one
For like 3 days.
for like 2 weeks.
So most of us don't know that y'all compete and stuff like that, right? So when are y'all competing?
We are competing in mid-January. We go to Dallas, Fort Worth.
What would you say your favorite part of those trips are?
Definitely the memories.
Yeah, I have a lot of memories, like in the hotel room at night, like screaming about something.
Yeah, you don't really remember whenever you're actually out there on stage because the adrenaline and
Yeah, I don't remember anything about being on stage.
Me neither.
So when you perform, what would go through your mind?
Mine would just go, make sure to hit this, don't forget to do this, make sure everyone's in line, make sure to touch the mat. One thing about last year that really ticked us off was we only had 8 girls that competed because we didn't really have a big team, but the judges wrote down that we didn't cover all mats, and that it was a really big problem. There were, I think,
There's 9 mats.
9 mats
And
in
we had
total.
7 actual cheerleaders.
Yes.
But did touch every mat.
We touched every mat.
So how does competition work? Is it more like whose team does better, like for example gymnastics, right? Or like, stunts and stuff like that? Or is it whose cheers are better?
It's based off of a game day routine, so it's not like an actual competition like dancing. It's like do a cheer, do a band chant, like what a football game would look like, but just more.
So you'll incorporate flags, signs,
Not big stunts, just stunts you'd see on the sideline, like at a regular football game.
yeah, like stuff you see us do on the sideline.
So do you think y'all are going to continue cheering into college and maybe for a career?
Definitely not a career, but I've thought about doing it in college.
I also thought so, but it's just a lot with scheduling.
But we have past cheerleaders who do it in college, and I really like it.
What's a favorite meal before a football game or a cheerleading?
I got this one. Subway. Best meal ever.
I thought you were gonna say Taco Bell.
That's after.
Taco Bell is really a big one amongst the cheerleaders,
Yeah.
especially this year. They're really addicted to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's overhyped. It is most definitely the most overhyped fast food.
Definitely overrated.
Thank you.
Well, I've only ever had like the same 3 things from Taco Bell. So
I mean, I've had like the quesadillas, but like just go to any other Mexican restaurant. They-
okay, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I think
for double the price.
I think any other Mexican restaurant is better than Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, but
Okay, but like Taco Bell gives you like the thinnest layer of
Exactly.
any of their tacos.
Extra? Why would I want to pay
So
extra?
if it's a pay extra price, it'll be the same thing as going to a Mexican restaurant.
really. Do you have a rewards app? I do.
Hot take, the only good thing about Taco Bell is Baja Blast.
And there's 7 twists. So how has y'all's coaches for cheer impacted y'all's high school career?
Me personally, I think Miss Bennett has had a really big influence on me. She has gone to a lot of my sporting events. Like she went to my regional track event. It started at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and she drove 2 hours, or probably 4 hours to be there. So she woke up really early, and that was really meaningful to me because not a lot of people went because of how early it was. And she's been there for me through a lot. And yeah,
For me, it would be Coach Flores. She's always treated me like I was her own. She's always been really sweet, giving the best advice, always making sure I'm okay. Always telling me to self-check and to breathe because I do stress out a lot. It's like she has a forehead thing that pops up whenever she's stressed, and I feel like she could like see mine.
Would y'all ever want to be a coach?
I feel like for cheerleading, most definitely, if I end up going into the education field, I would come back as a cheer coach.
I feel like I would be a cheer coach.
Do y'all have any favorite teachers that maybe also have supported y'all?
The teacher that has most impacted me is probably Miss Cook. She was there for me a lot through my sophomore year, and that was really hard. And she supported me a lot and gave me a lot of leeway on my essays.
For me, it would be Miss Smith. She's always made sure that I'm okay, and she's always given me the best advice. She's always been a shoulder I could cry on, I could trust forever, and I know once I'm out of high school, her and I will also be really close.
And she gives you food.
And she gives me food and water.
Thanks, Miss Smith.
So how has gymnastics affected y'all's cheerleading career?
I did gymnastics for 5 years before I did cheerleading, and it gave me a really good foundation for starting. Like, I'm pretty sure the only reason I made cheer my freshman year is because I was like the only one that knew how to tumble. But I've been told otherwise, but I don't believe it. But it gave me a good foundation. It gave me good work ethic. It gave me a good structure to continue growing on. And I look back at it fondly.
If you could change the crowd in any way, how would you change it?
I feel like I make them louder, more involved with the cheer team. Like whenever we say to yell, they yell back.
Like, I feel like they push against us because I don't want to seem like out of place. But I feel like if they all do it, they'll all like have a better time. Because I feel like they see it in a negative light, like, oh, they're making us do this. But like, if they see it and like, oh, I get to do this, maybe they will enjoy it more.
So, if I was to go in the stands and cheer loud, y'all think people would join me?
Most definitely. Yeah. It's more of like a peer pressure thing. Like, oh, well, if I see him doing it, maybe I should do it too.
Like, I've seen a lot of people that one person on the bottom will be cheering, and then a lot of them will look at them like, ooh, I don't want to now. But I feel like if they do it too, it won't seem as like out of place.
I feel like whenever we play against football teams, we want their school to be jealous of our crowd.
Yeah.
So you want to have pride in our town? Now,
Yes, rather than whenever we are cheering and then the other team is over on our side and they don't yell back or chant back with us.
Yeah.
You will cheer the stands this year.
You right there. Will cheer with us.
Let's make a student section that everyone will be jealous of.
as president, I say yes to that.
Yeah, what President Ramirez said.
Exactly.
What would you say is the most rewarding part of the cheer?
I think the outcome, the memories, really.
The family you build.
The family, yes. The friendships, the bonds.
Like, our friendship started because of cheer.
Because of cheer, yes.
Would you say the memories bring back memories?
You're back, yeah. Like it?
I feel like there's sometimes whenever we're doing a practice and it reminds me of something in the past, like if I had a voice crack, it would remind me of that one game whenever I accidentally sung while I was trying to call a cheer.
Ready?
Yeah.
Are there any other favorite memories y'all have with cheer?
Would be whenever Allison and I started making raps for our captain and other cheerleaders our freshman year. There was one time whenever our sophomore year, we were getting off the bus and we saw a previous captain, so we ran up to her in the vehicle she was in and we started rapping her song, and
I ended up spitting all over the car window.
like all over it. It was so funny. That was my favorite memory.
Thank you for coming on the podcast. Make sure to tune in for the next episode of The Perspective.
That's all it is.
In honor of Suicide Prevention Month, me and Luis would like to say, if you ever need help or anything, please reach out to somebody. If not us, somebody you know, family, friend, or you can even call a 1-800 number, which is 988. And if you ever need something or need help, please talk to somebody, knowing that that is not the way. That is not the way, and that you are loved. And if you know somebody who's going through it, please check on them, please reassure them, and please help them.
like Randy said, me and him are always here to give a helping hand or just listen. Somebody out there will always care about you, will always be willing to help you. There's people here who love you. And in honor of this month, I would like everybody to check up on a friend, check up on a family member, tell them how much you love them. Just check up on somebody you care about.
And know always that if you need help, me and Luis are here for you. And if not, anybody. Tell a friend, tell a family, a parent, somebody. Don't ever think you're alone, because you're not.